Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
We ask permission طريقاتنا الصحبة وخير في جميع. Without our doubt, our way is the way of the Word of God. We listen to His Word.
Sind sein Wort Ohr.
And although we cannot see Him, we believe in Him. We believe in a Creator who shows Himself to us through the projection of His creation. Did I say that all right? He shows Himself through His projection of creation. The image of creation, the images of creatures point towards Him. And they say, He exists. He exists, otherwise we would not have existed. I always wondered about this when I was little, maybe like him, 6, 7, 8 years old. I always turned around when the movie started, or when the film started. A ray of light suddenly hit the screen where there was nothing on it. First, there was nothing, neither on the screen nor in the screen. And then, suddenly, a ray of light hit the screen and worlds emerged. Within such a small screen, you could see Mount Everest. You could see millions of creatures moving within those few square meters of the screen. They are moving, and they seem to be alive. And I didn't find interesting what was happening on the screen, but who was showing it? Who was making it happen? What kind of phenomenon was this? I was curious. I always looked back. The beam of light went back to the projector, to its origins, and there was no one to be seen. But there was someone there. That much was clear to me. Someone who had sent this beam of light, this power of life that awakens everything dead to life. There was someone. There had to be something that sent this ray. But it was in a dark corner. And a dark corner means that you can't see or recognize who or what it was. But you knew that there was someone, that there is something. There is a secret in the darkness. It is not what you have learned or imagined. Darkness, horror stories and frightening things. Darkness means mystery. Why are you afraid of darkness, Haji Mikhail? Why are you afraid? Because you don't know what to expect. Why? Do you expect something in the darkness, so that you are afraid because you do not know what is coming? So you expect something that you do not expect. That is also an interesting thing. You expect something which you do not expect. You are looking forward to something you cannot wait for. That means that something is hidden in the darkness. There is not nothing. There is no nothing. There is something hidden. That means that something is hidden in the darkness. Have you ever interpreted it that way? No, not like that, my brother. Not like that. This comes from high places. We ask the questions you would never have thought of. We also give you the answers you would never have thought of. That is what makes things so interesting. What is hidden in this darkness? You can't see anything in the dark. Just because you can't see anything doesn't mean that there is nothing there. Where's your positivist knowledge? What I don't know, the heart does not grieve over, or something like that. Well, okay. What the eye doesn't see, the heart doesn't grieve over. What is hiding in this darkness now? Do you believe in darkness now? Why are you afraid of the dark? Precisely because you suspect, because you sense that something is there. You are afraid of something you cannot see in the dark. Oh, you atheist, why are you afraid? You don't believe in something you can't see. If you can't believe in something which you can't see, then what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of if you don't believe? What kind of phenomenon is this, Haji Mikhail? You are the most intelligent and spiritual here. So you understood. He who has come very, very far spiritually, the most spiritual, the most spiritual. You say you are an atheist. Why you are an atheist, you explain. What I don't see, I don't believe. Then why are you afraid of darkness? All atheists are under my feet. No matter how highly educated they may be, Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard. If you are an atheist, all your studies are of no use to you. You have understood nothing. Why is an atheist afraid of darkness? Because he senses something there. He senses something. He suspects something. There is something which he cannot explain. Aha. He is afraid of something he cannot explain. He is afraid of something he cannot recognize. Something he is not expecting. I'm afraid of something I don't expect, he says. That is, something I haven't recognized, something I can't recognize. I'm afraid of. I feel there is something, but I can't see it. I can't explain it, and that scares me, is what he says. And then I ask, why? You are an atheist, aren't you? You don't believe in something you can't see. And if you don't believe, what are you afraid of? You don't believe that something exists, do you? Why are you afraid of something that doesn't exist? Very daring. Tawbi ya Rabbi. May the Lord forgive us. Daring. Baldness. That is self-mockery, defiance, pride, but the fear of the unknown, the inexplicable, the invisible, destroys even the most proud one. Three scientists came to Sayyidina Ali, the fourth caliph in Islam. O Ali, in whom you believe, in a creator we do not believe, they said. Why not, he asked. We do not believe in something we do not see. Okay. When you're dead, you will know, he said. He who doesn't believe will know then. Then he pointed at the moon. What is that up there, he asked. The moon, they said. The moon. What does your intellect say, he asked. Is this moon the size of a plate? Well, Ali, are you mocking us? It is never the size of a plate. But when you look at the moon, how big does it look? Like this world? Or like a plate? A serving plate? The way you see it, it is as small as a plate. Then you have to say, as a scientist, what I see is the way I see it. Then you have to admit it. This moon is the size of a plate. Ali, it is not as big as a plate. Well, prove me wrong. What I see, I believe. These are your words. And I say, just as you say, what I see, I believe. And I see a moon the size of a plate. What I see, the way I see, must it be the way I see it? Atheists are the most stupid ones. It went badly. Very badly. We don't believe in something we don't see. But your legs tremble in the darkness. Your heart trembles in the darkness. Where is a secret hidden, Haji Michael? In something revealed or in something unrevealed? What is something unrevealed? What is hidden? How can one explain this clearly and distinctly in one word? A dark secret. A dark secret sounds like horror. A dark secret does not sound good at all, although that is somehow true, if you understand it correctly. A dark secret, when you say it like that, everyone understands something bad. A dark secret really means something that is hidden in the darkness. An unrevealed thing is a darkness. Look at the sky. It's all dark. If you take away the moon, the sun, and the stars, there is pure darkness. Do you think there is nothing? It's precisely the darkness that cries out, everything is in here. Everything can be found here. But if you have light, if you won't find me. If you have light, you can find. If you don't have light, you won't find anything. So what do you need? Ask the secret within the darkness. Look for me. Find me. Call for me. Where are you? Where are you hiding? I am hidden. I am not so easy to be found. I am deeply hidden. I am in a maze of darkness, of the hidden one, the unrevealed thing. I'm a treasure. I'm the treasure of creation. Look for me, find me, find your way to me. How? That is the right question. If you are looking for a treasure, you have to ask, how? How do I find this treasure? How do I get to this treasure? How do I manage it? It is a path of darkness. You have to go through a dark tunnel, and at the end is the light. But you have to go through a dark tunnel to the light. So to the gold, to the treasure that shines like the sun. How do you want to find it? You have to go through this dark tunnel without light. You have to have a light yourself so that you can dare to go into this darkness, so that you can search for what is hidden there in this darkness. You need light. Well, what is the light of the seeker, of the treasure hunter? What is the light of the treasure hunter who is after a treasure which is hidden? How will he shine? How will he shine? Where does his light come from? His attitude, maybe? The treasure, the light of a treasure hunter, or the light of a detective, Sherlock Holmes. How does he find his evidence? How does he find the culprit? through reason? What is the first thing he says when he arrives at the scene? What does he say?
Hä? Von einem Müfti? Was hat Müfti mit Sherlock Holmes zu tun? Nutzen. Was sagt er?
What does he say, the detective, at the scene?
Am Tatort?
What is the first word he utters? For him to have a motivation and a reason to move in a direction. In a direction which leads him to the culprit. What must he ask? What is his kick? Who did it? Who did it? Yes, exactly. How do you look for the one who did it? Who has a motive? No. No, the first thing he says, the first word, the first thought of the detective is, I believe, I think, I believe that is the kick. I believe it must have been like that, or like this, or the other way. But I believe he must first believe in order to know. Without belief, without a direction or who or what, without a guess, he cannot take a direction. He cannot attain knowledge if he does not believe. I believe it must have been like that, no matter how. No matter how it must have been, I believe is important. The word I believe. So again, what is the light of the seeker in the darkness when he is looking for the treasure which is hidden in the darkness? The great secret. How does he find the great secret? The great secret in the darkness? With a light. He has to go in there with a light, so that he can see and find, right? How do you want to find something in the dark without a light? Can you even see anything? How do you want to see something if you don't have a light? This is a topic now, what they let us tell, which we have not thought about before. Our Grand Sheikh says, this is exactly for Haji Mikhail. He loves such things, such philosophical things. This is not philosophical, this is highly theological. Ibrahim, are you curious? Yes, then give me the answer. Faith. Look at him. He is not what he seems. We would not have expected that from him. He is not what he seems to be. Look, he has revealed a secret. What is the light of the seeker who searches for a treasure in the dark? He searches in the hidden places. But how can he find what he seeks without light? You can only see and find when you have light. But what is the light? The light of the seeker is faith. Without faith, there is no knowledge. Without knowledge, there is no wisdom. And you will always be afraid. And these atheists, they are so daring. They say, we are not afraid of the Creator. He does not exist. We firmly believe in that. Oh, You do believe, but wrongly, because they cannot prove that he does not exist. They believe that he does not exist. You see, they say, we don't believe, but they do believe, but wrongly. They don't believe that there is a creator, they believe that there is no creator, so they do believe. They just don't know it. And when they claim that they know, then they should prove it to me. Then I say, oh, you atheists, prove it to me. You want everything to be proven, then prove your belief. That he doesn't exist, so that I believe you, not him, but you. Since you want proof for everything, I want proof from you too. Prove to me that he does not exist. Stop the bullshit. Give me proof. The existence of mathematics. Do you believe? Of course, the scientists say. We are scientists. With the existence of mathematics, we have built all technology. I see. With the existence of mathematics, we have built and created computers. But prove the existence to me. Can you prove the existence of numbers to me? Does one exist or not? In mathematics, there is this explanation of probability. It is probable. The existence of one is probable. But you are a mathematician, aren't you? No, she does not know any longer where she is positioned within mathematics. In mathematics, the existence of one is a yes and no existence. Yes and no. It exists, it must exist, so they say, but it may also be that it does not exist. It may exist, but it also can be that it does not exist, but it must exist. I said that pretty well. So again, what did I say? It may be that it does not exist, but it must exist. We said that in an excellent way. Well, I think. I'm on a happy bus now. I am very happy on this bus here, in our bus. It may be that it does not exist. We cannot prove its existence. But it must exist, so that we can do something with number one. The belief that the one exists, that it must exist, is what gives us the kick, so that we have created technology and everything we have created in this world, all of its development with this belief that the one must exist. The belief, I speak on behalf of the atheist scientists now. So we said, it may be that it does not exist, but in our hearts you believed, you must have believed in order to do something with it, that it does exist. In mathematics, you consider the possibility that it could and should even exist.
Ihr fangt etwas mit der Mathematik etwas an, weil ihr glaubt, weil ihr denkt, ihr müsst glauben an die Existenz dieser Zahlen.
You need to believe in the existence of these numbers so that you can do something with them. You do something with mathematics because you think you have to believe in the existence of these numbers, so that you can do something with them at all. But when it comes to the Creator, to the discipline of the Creator, because you don't want a discipline of the Creator, a ruler over you, for reasons of vanity, you say there is no such thing. This truth is not that cheap. You can't just say it that cheaply. Get rid of it. It's not that simple. It's not that easy either. Then I say to you, you cannot prove the existence of numbers to me, but without belief in the existence of numbers, you cannot do anything with your sciences. And then you reply to me, you are a crazy believer. You believe in something that does not exist. Yes, that's my motivation in life, so that I can have hope, that I will not die in the end and can live forever. Sheikh, what kind of sermon are you delivering here? These are soliloquies, just thinking, talking loud and listening. I am having a monologue. And anyone who wants to share in my soliloquies, welcome to me, happy birthday to you. May the Lord give us more of His light, strengthen our faith in the light, so that we are not afraid of the darkness, so that the darkness opens up to us, so that there is no more darkness in our lives. And the prophets, Allah Nabi, Salatu Wassalam, peace be upon them all, are these strings of light. They are the revealers of the mystery of God, and without them we would be in darkness forever. May Allah make them to our guidance with their light, so that we have no fear of darkness.
Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, Allahu, Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah. Only one Sultan. Fatiha.